Hello everyone, my name is Samik and welcome to the channel. So the Uncharted movie trailer just came out. So I'm very interested about this movie mainly because I love playing games. I have played the first couple of Uncharted's, not fully because I didn't own a PlayStation at that time, but with my friend's console I did play quite a bit of Uncharted and really liked the game. The second reason why I'm very interested about this movie is because Tom Holland is playing Nathan Drake, which is a weird choice for me because if you have seen all the trailers for the games and if you've played any gameplay, Tom Holland is way too young. At least he looks way too young to play Nathan Drake. He doesn't look anything similar. It's interesting to see what kind of dynamic they're going with, and maybe it's like an origin series where Nathan Drake is much smaller and he is learning like Lara Croft. But it has really piqued my interest as to what kind of property they are trying to adapt to. Now, one thing is that many companies actually try to hire younger actors for franchises or potential franchises. But Uncharted is a video game franchise, and usually the track record of video game to movie adaptations have not been really good. So without that financial success to back it up, I am not sure how much this has the potential to become a long-running series. I would have rather preferred from the still, I can see that there is Mark Wahlberg in it. I would have rather preferred Mark Wahlberg play Nathan Drake instead of Tom Holland, as well as my primary choice would have been Nathan Fillion. But again, he is also getting too old for any of these roles that we expect him to play, but he is not getting them. So without further ado, let's see what this trailer is showing and what is the tone of the movie about. Okay.
There are places out there you can't find on any map.
The voice itself is so childish compared to Nathan Drake's voice.
Hey kid, a little young for a bartender, aren't you? A little old for prom, aren't you?
Oh wait, it's Mark Wahlberg is playing his mentor. Okay. So it is a much younger duo.
The biggest treasure was never been found.
5 billion, easy.
Maybe it is like the origin story of Nathan Drake.
You know what I'd rather see?
If you find that gold, you find him too.
Who the hell is this?
I'm a friend of Sully's.
Sally doesn't have any friends. I should let him one of them.
Okay, the action scenes look good. It has a little bit of James Bondish attitude towards the scenes.
So much blood.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
You have no idea who you're partnered with.
I've been dreaming about this stuff since I was a kid. Never say I'm with one final clue.
All the traps are there. Oh, hold on. This is from the games. It's a wonderful scene and all, but in the games, this scene is when he is older. He is not a young baby like this. I'm not very fluent in Scottish. Nice. My thoughts on this. My thoughts on this would be that trailer looks good. If you take out the Uncharted connection from the trailer itself, it looks like a very fun movie. Somewhat of I would say very similar to Fast and Furious. It looked at some places sans the car, and also in some places it looked like National Treasure. I was expecting Nathan Drake's to be more like Tomb Raider, the Angelina Jolie series Tomb Raider, where they have more emphasis on the treasure hunting aspect. It has a lot of other stuff as well, like gangs and warlords and finding out his brother. Also, it has a lot of action scenes, so it feels more like National Treasure updated, new version of it, rather than Tomb Raider. And I would have preferred Tomb Raider because it might be a little controversial, but I prefer the new Tomb Raider games over the Uncharted games, mainly because the Tomb Raider games have more to do with the lore, more to do with the history and exploration, and Uncharted actually has a lot more action elements to it, which makes it a sort of different franchise. And the movie is also trying to be like a mix of both. It does have a few scenes where we have the tomb traps and ancient adventure and stuff like that, but one thing it was a little jarring for me was the fact that they are actually copying or replicating some of the scenes from the video games itself, but also they are showing a much younger duo between Nathan Drake and his mentor, I forgot his name, which puts it in a way as a origin series, but at the same time it's also taking cues and scenes from the video games where Nathan Drake is not young. He's a seasoned treasure hunter. It'll be interesting to see. I think that Uncharted games do not have that big of a fan base as compared to Tom Holland, because a lot of people love him as Spider-Man. So Tom Holland fans would love this thing because they would probably not have much of an idea about what Uncharted is, and just going by the trailer itself, leaving aside the game connection, I do believe that this looks like a strong trailer and a strong movie where a lot of people are going to go and see. So it's a gamble that you're going to please a big bunch of audience, but at the same time you're slightly going to annoy the core, the source material fans out there. So let's see how it does in the box office. I'll be interested and be following this movie if whenever the new trailers are coming out. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Bye bye.